Hi everyone, it's Cathy Zielske. Welcome back to my channel and my studio. If you could tell by my opening, there's a new little crafty baby out there on the market today, and it is the Fuse Foiling System from Gina Designs. I was fortunate enough to get one of these given to me in advance, so today I'm going to share the new machine with you. I'm going to show you what it does, and I'm going to make a pretty cute card. So to see that new tool, stick around. It's coming up next. So here's a look at the brand new Fuse Foiling System from Gina Designs. Now, Gina has designed a new machine from the ground up for heat foiling and the laminator style of foiling. And she is launching this with the Amethyst edition. So it is not going to be white, what you see in here, although future machines will be. This is part of a special celebration release, a bundled limited edition. This is going to come with extra things that you will not get later in 2024 when the Fuse launches in white. So let's open it up and take a look. There's the back of the package. Add foil to your projects the easy way. All right. Now, what I have learned about this machine is that it is a 4-roller system. Now, most laminators only have 2, so what that means is this beautiful purpley friend is going to apply heat and pressure from both sides in more of a oh, here comes the extras, in more of a focused way. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, things are coming out. Is the box empty? The box is empty. All right, so let's take a look. This is so fun. I don't usually do unboxings with products, but today is a special day. Okay, look at the color. This is so great. Got our little protective plastic here, so let's lift this off and reveal. Oh, that's a good sound. ASMR people out there, you know, I love a good sound. Oh, look at that. Squeaky. And also, I love that we've got a little button that's also in color. All right. Now I need to get my extension cord out because I don't have any plugs near my desk. But look at how cute this machine is. So we've got this lovely lavender machine. It's got this little slopey profile, right? Small. Not as big as a full-size laminator. It is bigger than a mink by a little bit, but we've got this beautiful amethyst color that is for celebrating Gina's birthday, because apparently amethyst is her birthstone. So you're going to get a little sheet inside that talks about all of the details, right? This is a 4-roller system, as I said. It has 5 heat settings, so you can foil everything from vellum to heavy cardstock. It warms up instantly with no long preheating time required. And that's a real key difference between something that is made to laminate, crafty projects, versus a laminator for office supplies. It works with any foil designed for laminator style foiling. So that can be toner-based products. It can be, for example, sentiment strips that Gina sells and Simon Says Stamp. You can foil those because they are printed with toner ink. The small profile with the 6-inch opening makes it perfect for card makers with limited space. All right. So you're also going to get in the limited edition, we're going to get the machine, a plastic carrier sheet, 3 packs of limited edition polyglaze sheets. And so what we have here is we have the Happy Swirls. We have the Crystals and Gems, and then we also have the Birthday Wishes, or Birthday Cheer. So this is all greetings, and you can cut these out. You could fussy cut them as well, but you're going to get 3 packs of polyglaze. You're going to get 2 small toner panels, and this just has balloons and butterflies. So that is toner printing. You are going to get 1 starter pack of 14 karat gold and the sterling fancy foil, and you're also going to get another pack of Wild Lilac and Amethyst. Now, I don't have those here as of filming this video because this is so new that ThermoWeb still hadn't gotten them to the designers who were going to play with this in advance. So, and I have an owner's manual, which I think this type of thing is so easy to understand, but those are the basics. So let's get started and foil. All right, let's go ahead and turn it on. And then I'm gonna hit 1, 2, 3 to number 3. Because that is what I usually foil at, and that should be good enough for what I'm going to do today. But let's go ahead and start with one of these bonus packs. Now again, this starter edition is going to come with all these extra things, but future releases of this machine will not, just so you know. And we're going to take out one polyglaze sheet from this pack and show you what it looks like. Especially if you've never done polyglaze before. This is a really cool thing that Gina came up with. And this right here is going to take all of the foil beautifully, right? And it's just no non-foiled areas show through, if that makes sense. So we're watching this heat up. I am going to open my pack here. My carrier sheet was still in the box. So I have my carrier sheet and these foils, this is just starter foil that comes with the kit. Now this is not, or that comes with the machine. Now because I don't have the foil from ThermoWeb yet that's going to be part of it, I am just going to go ahead and do this on one of these to show you how it looks. So I'm going to open up my little plastic carrier sheet. I'm going to put on my piece, and I can also use any of Gina's foils. And believe me, I have a lot of Gina K Fancy foil. There's a lot I have collected over the years. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to pop it in, make sure that it is covering my piece. And I guess I could just kind of go like that. And now we're going to run it through because it's heated and it's ready. So we're just going to feed it through the opening. All right, there we go. Feed it through. I'm so nervous. I was so tentative. I didn't know how hard to push it through, but you push it until it grabs. All right, we're coming through. We're coming through with the fuse. I think I'm gonna grab some more foil and do some other things, but I want to show you how the little sample toner things work too. So there we go. We're coming out the back, and it is transferring the foil to our lovely image. And there we go. It has come through. Now I'm going to let that cool just for a second, right? Don't want to touch it quite yet. And then I'm going to show you what happens with a toner-based product. So let's cut this into a square. All right. I don't need all of it. So we're going to do that. Okay. Probably going to be fine. And I think I like the idea of letting something cool a bit before picking it up. I was doing something before with one of the polyglaze, and someone said, Cathy, you gotta let it cool. And look at that. Oh my goodness. Can you see the shine on that? Look at that. And the thing is, as I zoom in, there is not a missed spot of foil on that piece. Look at that gorgeous result. Nothing that doesn't transfer. That's gorgeous. And that's just the cheap, well, that's just the starter foil that comes in the pack. So I'm going to set this aside. Now, of course, if you have toner paper, you can put this foil onto toner paper, which is black, and run that through and create a whole different look. I'm going to see if I have any. Hold on. Well, what do you know? I do. I have a drawer of foil things, and I don't always go in there, but here we go. We're going to take one out. So this is toner paper, and now all we have to do is pick up our piece, right? Pop it onto, or make sure the foil, the shiny side here, is up on top. We're going to lay it in here. And then we're going to push this in and run that through. And what's going to happen now is I just took this whole sheet of foil, right? And we're transferring it to create a reverse of what you just saw. And we'll see what it looks like. I don't use these toner fronts very often, and maybe this will change. Now, again, I want to let that cool for a second, and then I'm going to show you what a toner printed piece. Now, this is a specific type of ink, right? So that we're going to put right on top, and we're going to let this cool just a little bit. Well, that cooled very fast. And then when I peel this off, look at what happens here. I can trim this down. Now with toner, you do get a few spots where you occasionally miss a piece, which is different from the polyglaze. Look at that. Look at that panel. I don't even know what to do with that. It's literally like glass or mirror. Oh my goodness. Okay, setting you aside. All right, let's show you another toner product. And this is one that comes in this little packet. And let's run this through with the starter pack of gold. There we go. All right, bring that up and move my fuse back. And I'll just let that cool for a second. Look at this piece. It literally took everything off except for one little bubble down there. And that happens with toner. And that's one of the reasons I think I love polyglaze so much. And I know that Gina is very committed to developing more and more products for polyglaze because the foiling is out of this world. But actually, look at that. Oh my, that. There isn't a speck of black on that. Look at that. Look at how that shows. I'll zoom in a little. Look at that. It's so nicely done. Okay, so that is a toner-based product. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I want to look at this polyglaze, at the greetings, because all of these can be foiled and then they can be cut out. We're going to put this piece of gold over that. So now, see how you can just take whatever scraps you have left, right? And I have 2 silver and the gold. And again, we're going to run that through. All right, move you back. And again, just let this cool for a second. And again, if I wanted to take these butterflies and put that foil onto toner paper, I could do that as well. Because again, that look, that is better than anything I've ever seen from toner. All right, let's open this up now and take these out. And now you can see my foiled greetings. I've got happy birthday. Oh, that's so cute. I've got birthday cheer. And then I've got this last one, birthday wishes. So now I've got 3 foiled greetings that I can use on my card project. So should we make some cards? Let's make some cards. All right, I'm going to do some ink blending. And the nice thing about the foils and the polyglaze is that it resists your ink. So you can blend right over. And I've got this on a little grip mat here. And I'm just going to add a really pretty light wash of color. Now, I'm starting out here with sea glass. I'm a big fan of the blues into the purpley pinks, into the violets. And that's what we're going to do with this panel, right? Just blend some on. Just sort of doing it a bit at an angle. And I'm going to be trimming this panel down a little too. All right, let's get our next color, which is going to be light orchid. I'm going to tap a little off, but I actually think this is going to be very nice. And we're just going to, again, start on the outside edge and come in like this. Very soft color. And of course, they'll dry back beautifully, right? And we'll have this lovely sort of ethereal, cool, dreamy blend. And then we're going to come up with light lilac. And sometimes when I'm using lilac, I keep the same brush because I don't want to go with blue, although you know what, I might. Let me grab my blue brush. All right, I think this will be nice. Oh yeah, that'll be good. And I'm going to come up from the bottom with this color. So I'm using light colors of all the inks. Pick that up there. Just for a pretty cool combo. And I always take a soft cloth and just go over if there's any ink pooled on top of the foil. And now we have our panel, this up here. All right. So now you have all the shine still, but you have color underneath. So let's get some dies and trim this down. I'm going to take my Master Layouts 1 die set, and I'm going to trim this panel down, the foiled panel, with the smaller die. And let's see, that's not how I wanted that to go. This is the wrong setup. There we go. I try to keep a clean plate on top. So let me cut this out. So there is layer 1. And now I have this beautifully trimmed piece. And I'm going to cut a matte layer of lovely lavender for this because I want to play up that lavender in the center. And so I'm going to take this die to cut my perfect little shadow layer. So let me go cut that out. All right. So now I have the perfect size for my panel with just a little bit of that purple that's going to show behind there. I'm going to stand up just so I can look right onto this panel. Oh, wow, my head's really in the way. Hang on here, like that. Just get that little, no, we're not quite there. I tell you what, I am not the best at lining these up. There we go. All right, that looks good. Oh, I love it. Now I want to take one of these, and I think obviously I'm going to have to do one of the silver ones, and I want to try, and let's see if we can do it. Let's see it. I'm going to use Master Layouts 1 again. I think I have room. Oh, I do. Okay. You know, part of me thinks I should ink blend first if I was going to do any, but I might just keep it in white. So let's not do it yet. And here's how easy a cute little panel can come together. Now, of course, Gina has set these up so they will be sized really nicely for your projects. And I feel like I could go right there. And that's going to be very cute. Am I right on the edge? I think I'm right on the edge of glory. All right. To quote Lady Gaga, I'll cut these out. And then if I'm getting really fancy, let's see. Oh yeah, that's good. If I'm getting really fancy, I am going to cut one of these out of lovely lavender. Okay. Like that. Now, I'll go ahead and cut that out. All right. Coming in, popping this out, and then I will just poke out all of any little friends that stayed in like that. Now here's what I haven't decided if I'm going to add any ink blending to birthday wishes. I might. Hold on here. Because the only thing that I could see that I might want to add, hold on here, got a little black, there we go, is a little lavender. But look at how cute this is with that sitting right on top of there. Now I could also, or I could go this way because then it really allows it to shine. But see how the lavender is coming in through the center? I actually like the starkness of the white. So we're going to leave that. And let me grab, which one do I want here? See, the thing is, I think if I go vertically, which one is the tall one? There we go. I am going to cut this as well because I might just squeak in. Oh, I guess I should get those off. I might just squeak in one more piece. So let me cut that out and we'll start assembling our card. I think I'm going to use a little liquid glue for this because then I have a little more playtime. And this is Connect Glue from Gina. And it's a really nice for this sort of application because you don't need a ton. And then you can get this on and just wiggle it until it's perfectly into place with that lovely little scallop all the way around. Isn't that cute? And look, you can go over, your foil's not going anywhere. And again, this is just the foil that comes in the kit. But here's what I don't know. I cut a little band here, right, with Master Layouts. And I honestly don't know if I need the band. I mean, it is cute though. And I am gonna put this on a white note card. Yeah. So I don't know, you could do that. Let me think about that for a second. I actually think I want it to be a little thinner. Let me cut it down. All right. The only reason I want it to be thinner is I want to see a little more of my lavender. So while this is, what is an inch and, I think I'm going to cut it down to be, I'll cut a little off each side. That way it's not going to look funny to lose the beveled edge that you get from die cutting. Right, we'll just come in here and make sure that's lined up and cut. I think having it a little narrower might look really cute. That way we still see some of the purple blend, and I'm going to pop that up. Let me get a white note card prepped to finish this out. I am going to also use liquid glue on the other side here, just again so that I can have that little float time as I am getting my panel. See, you can just kind of scrape it along and add your glue. I think that should be enough. And then I can easily visualize the center. What about that? Yeah, that looks like it's in the center. And drop that down. Make sure that lines up like that. Okay, I'm gonna put a little brick on here, press that. Now for my birthday wishes, I'm actually gonna put a little foam tape on either side and on the other side, because that way it will sit nicely over the center like that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put foam in the center too. I think it'll be fine. I don't want it to be droopy. I want it to all sort of feel a little lifted, and I think that will be very cute. So let me also get some foam tape on the back of this panel. Oh, I have some. Okay. Already did that. Cool. I'm going to get the backers off here, my foam tape. So you can kind of see this is actually a really simple design, right? You foil things, you ink blend them. You could sit down and make a bunch of birthday cards at one time. And I'm going to pop this down. So this is a Gina's heavy base weight cardstock for the base. And that just has that slight pop up. And I think that looks really nice. And then we'll pop on our greeting. I'm going to use a little liquid glue again, just for that float time, just because this foam tape sticks, well, it sticks like a mother. And then we're just going to position this. I think I can see this with my hands. Right smack dab in the center, birthday wishes. And I actually think that's really cute typography. Right? Like that. Oh, so look at that. So you get all the shine. So let's see, get it. There we go. Look at that. Oh, put on your sunglasses. Sunglasses at night. But that, oh my goodness, look at that. So that is my foiled card today. I'm not going to do anything else with these other pieces because right now I just want to celebrate what I just made. And I hope you want to, and this actually matches, it matches Gina's new machine. One more thing, I wanted to grab some Gina K Designs Dazzling Diamonds just to zhuzh up the strip. So let's just add these to finish. I have 2 of the small ones and 1 medium, and we are going to pop these down. Boop. I just think this adds a really nice neutral shine. Boop. And even though it's not the even number, I think sometimes I love to repeat things top to bottom. Boop. boop. So here's the bigger there, and then the smaller on the other side. So boop, symmetrical, but more of a reflected symmetry. Boop. And that is my finished card project. So again, you get all the shine, the birthday wishes, the ink blended background that looks like butter, and all the shine. I love how this card turned out. So if you're looking for a laminator designed for card makers, one that gets hot fast and really does a beautiful job with laminator type of foiling, be sure to check out Gina's new Fuse foiling system and take advantage of this bundle, this limited edition, especially if you like lavender. I designed this in honor of the Fuse. You can find links to all of the products I used in today's video in the YouTube description box. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I'd love to have you, and if you subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss the next time I post. Thanks so much for watching and have a great day. To see more of Gina K foiling products, check out the 2 thumbnails I have linked for you below, some older videos that will show you more about how Polyglaze works.